on my own this time. Gonna do a new episode for our page. Now, I'll say now, it's not gonna be a proper off-roader. It's not a crawler, but Dave said, what the heck, with the RCS team, get it on the YouTube channel anyway. So this little sequence of films is going to be called What the Fuck Am I Building?
Got it.
So I'll unpin the camera and I'll show you a few bits, and then I might see if we can get the engine tested, see if that's working today. Yes, an engine, I said yes. So this is your standard engine. Yes, this little project's going to be petrol. I don't know if it's going to work. Can only hope and try. Oh, we have fuel through though. Maybe I did plug it in the right way. Right. See if we can get it running. It's not gonna. Loads of loose and rusty bolts on it, but all in time. Ooh. This seems a terrible way of doing this, but still, see what we can do. Oh! Oh! Now we've all gone wrong. Ah, look, that's what you get for not putting the engine, leaving the engine in the old car and trying to get it going that way.
Here's Brad being a penis, trying to start a engine on a table that's not bolted down to anything.
Yes, I know this was stupid, but I am impatient, so there is absolutely no fault to strap it down or even bolt it to the table or leave it in the previous vehicle to do it. I wanted it to start. End of. There we go. Choke off. Come on.
Considering it's out.
There we go. Right, slightly suffocating immediately. It was revving really high, and I believe the only reason for that, same as the nitros used to, when the tank's almost empty of juice, it starts pulling air through the fuel line, so it starts running it really lean.
We can carry on in this one.
Right, so I started drawing, and I thought getting this all welded together solid along these lines, and I was drawing on the original chassis at first, as you can see, I've already changed my mind about what I was doing there because I don't want it interfering with the engine, the way it mounts. I'm not even sure what holes it uses here yet. Fuel tank would be there. But I want to try and do away with this chassis because I don't like it. I'm just going to use it as a template for the original parts, back and front and bits that I will be using. And remember I was moaning about this thing. Yeah, about all you're going to see is a reflection from behind. But it's just standard thing that you get with a basic welder. Yes, the welder is basic. I went on eBay. Look at that.
So what are you doing here, Brad?
Well, this is where I'm plucking up the courage to switch the new machine on.
For the very first time.
Yeah.
Like a virgin.
I was meant to say, but obviously it took so much concentration, and I'm a typical man. I am welding for the first time. I've literally only had a sort of little trigger-happy session across a bit of metal. Haven't practiced with it at all, so it's hit and miss.
We're doing a bit of tapey. That looks like a pretty bad idea, to be honest with you. Taping some metal together.
Always, when you're making something really hot, apply tape. It won't melt at all. Absolutely fine.
Perfectly safe.
And I'm going to throw it in there now as well. If you want something to stay flat, clearly lift one end of it more than the other and weld it all the way along eventually so it warps.
Oh, okay. Alright.
Especially when you need it to be really straight for a chassis. That's yeah.
Just what you want. I say for somebody that's normally really shaky, you've got a pretty steady hand there.
No, I'm wearing gloves. If you could zoom in,
it's just masking the shakes.
That's how I've mastered the bird shit,
the
metal bird shit, because you know, shaky. At least I can still solder better than cut.
Oh yeah, it's true. Yeah, you can't solder for shit. I've never known someone to throw a streak over soldering.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Right, so as I said, first time using a welder, I literally have no clue what is wrong. It's not working.
I can just picture your brain going.
There's just gears, and a few missing.
Oh.
Yes, Dave. Still no sparky.
Why no work? Like caveman. Why no flame?
Oh. Tell you what, the first time I touched it on metal though, not filming, it made me jump.
Did it?
Yeah. Don't know what to expect. I've seen it, watched it a million times, but it's like, huh? There we go.
This is where you
I believe at this point is where I actually, yes, alright, shut up. But I've got it going. So maybe chuck in some tune. Let it play away.
A little bit of tunage,
Yeah.
Put a little bit of tunage in. No, not beatboxing, but some tunage.
No, beatboxing would be copyright, Dave.
Yeah, right, yeah. grinding?
I believe me going for. Yeah, I think I changed the
Harder pad?
more course.
Cool.
Yeah. The welds were that bad. We weren't just polishing the turd, mate. We were reshaping, reshaping the future and everything.
Sticking a flag in it.
Yeah.
A couple of banners.
I was engraving the initials on each part as well.
Brad was here.
Shut up, mate.
So why?
Big learning curve though, and it's enjoyable.
It should be.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, a bit bent, Dave.
A bit bent. Straighten out, Brad. It's alright. Straighten out.
I still ended up getting an invite after that thing, but I didn't film that.
Straight enough. That's the Brad's look.
I don't know why.
Well, it's straight enough.
I'm sitting there, I'm like, it's still bent, but I'm just sort of just keep pushing it and hope that it flattens on its own. Leave it sitting up the right way overnight, it will sort itself out.
Yeah.
Gloves are off, Dave.
Gloves coming off now. We do.
Well, I thought I was talking at this point, but this is why we've had to back it up with a bit of.
Yeah, you went awfully silent while I was editing this.
Can't do two things at once.
You're not the silent type.
Typical bloke.
Yeah.
So at this point, I've drawn on the original chassis because I didn't want to use it, because it's just ugly, and I'd taken a grinder to it previously, which seems to have been a mistake.
Mhm.
So I'd drawn on the original one, and therefore I was lining up the rear sort of cross brace.
Oh, right. Okay.
It makes more sense rather than trying to explain it when you sort of watch it further or whatever. Maybe even into another episode, I don't know. But
well, it's early days. It's early days.
Yeah. Nice.
There's a Brad there.
There is a comment. Just one.
Oh. Apparently this dude has 3 LC70s.
Mm.
We're just having a quick scroll through our
I've got
YouTube
one
channel.
and I don't like it. Bored of it.
Bored of it.
Anyway, stuck the camera on because we've brought the first episode of the. How shall I say it? Shall I swear or shall I be like what? WTF. WTF was our building, or am I building? We're going to try and add a few more little bits in, you know, finishing touches, and then moving on to the second one.
Yeah.
And we're going to have even more shenanigans.
So this is the end of episode 1.
Yes.
Or part 1. Prepare yourself.
Yeah, because it's going to get a
For,
lot goddamn worse.
Episode 2, because Brad's welding shit.
Yeah, it's like, because like you don't fail to mention Well, as you managed to mention, you know, a couple of times,
Yeah.
I've got a grinder.
Yeah, it needs a good weld when you've got a grinder.
Cheers, mate. Cheers, mate.